Quinton Simon's babysitter speaks out. Let's take a look.
Pascal.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and on Twitter. The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below, and let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Also, please go check out my merch page, pascalmerch.com. I got some really great custom hoodies, t-shirts, you name it, right there at pascalmerch.com. That would really, really mean a lot. Please support. You get hoodies like this, etc. Go check it out. I guarantee you there's something you'll like in there. Anyway, we got to jump into this story. Now, we already know, for those of y'all who have been following with me and on many other channels as well, this case about Quinton Simon. Late last night, I did a live show covering the new updates that we've gotten. Now, allegedly, Quinton's grandmother, Billy Joe, put out a text, I guess, a message to another content creator, basically saying something along the lines of, Quinton Simon is no longer here. Quinton is gone. He's in a landfill. My daughter did it, or Leilani did it, but she doesn't have any recollection of doing it. She doesn't remember at all. Now, obviously, a lot of us that found out were live last night trying to figure out if this information was maybe a fabricated piece or if this was actually true. A little bit later on, 5-0 local police actually came out with saying something along the lines of, we now know that Quinton is deceased. That Leilani has not been arrested, but they are filing charges so that they can arrest her. And I know a lot of us are sitting here scratching our heads going, what the hell is going on here? Why? Why wouldn't she be arrested? That doesn't make any sense to me. Because what we're hearing is that she went into the police precinct, confessed, and yet she's still not arrested for anything, which is wild to me. Now, from what I understand, it looks like they still have not found Quinton's remains. Of course, a landfill is big, okay? It's massive. He could be anywhere, this poor, young, 20-month-old baby boy, all right? He could be anywhere. And that they have to obviously comb through the landfill to find this baby, the baby's remains. But still, the fact that she came in and said, hey, I done did it. Why isn't she arrested? That's still something I don't understand. And also, I'm wondering, is she in a holding cell? Is she being held right now? Or is she out in the, kicking rocks out here in these wilderness streets? That's what I'd like to know as well. But we already know, we've already been covering the drama that kind of popped off between the babysitter, Diana, and Billy Joe, the grandmother of Quinton, where there was a huge fight that happened. Billy Joe barged through the house into Diana's house, attacked her. There was a huge altercation because, of course, Billy Joe is just desperate to find out what the heck happened to her grandson. And I get it. The frustration, the anxiety, the fear, the anger, all that stuff. I get when somebody's going through something that's so unthinkable, the amount of emotions that they're going through. But her anger and her frustration was totally misguided, literally aimed at the wrong person. So, of course, she went out, the babysitter did a live and exposed all kinds of stuff. She had receipts, she did timelines, etc., which was extremely helpful for all of us that have been following this story, trying to understand what went down. Well, after this whole new information that came out about Quinton being in a landfill, may he rest in peace, Diana, the babysitter, did another live right after everyone started to hear about this devastating news about Quinton Simon and his passing. And I wanted to share it with you guys because I think it's something that we should be seeing together as a fam. So before we get into our live watch of the press conference, which will be happening in about 2 hours from the taping of this show right here, or this video right here, they're going to be on around 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will be watching live together. So please join with me, and so we can hear the new news about everything. But this is crazy. And let's hear what Diana has to say, because she's down the street. She's a few doors down the street from their home. I'm wondering what the hell is going on and where the hell is Leilani right now. Let's take a watch.
Ask me about where Leilani is, and I'm outside of my house. I heard the cops. There's no cars. If you look right there where that car is going past, that's her house. It's totally dark. It's totally dark. I've had so many messages at one time asking, have I seen Leilani just in the last hour, 45 minutes. I did see her. I was at the truck, me and my girls outside, and we seen her in the road, and they were cussing, and she was trying to leave, and then a vehicle had pulled in, and she went back towards the house. So I don't know where she is right now. Cops are coming for her, so we've been out here waiting. It's raining. She was in the road. There was a lot of commotion, and then everything just went dark. So I don't know where she is right now. I don't see any cars. I can turn the camera around. I want to see her arrested.
So do I.
And the reason I came live is because everybody is asking me all these questions, and I cannot answer all these questions. So I just came on, but I can go out here. I mean, it's raining. It's raining really hard. But I can show you where the house is. And she was out here. Oh, it's lightning. It's raining and lightning out here. Let's see. Let me turn it around. It's dark on the road. They turned all the lights off. But they were in the road arguing. And we seen Leilani, but she just disappeared. So I don't know where they're at now. But this is what we're doing. But I just wanted to let y'all see, because I've had so many questions and messages. I couldn't just answer them all. But yeah, that is what's going on. That's all I know. I know that they put on the FBI and cops are coming to get her. But I don't know. We can't believe it. Quinton is gone. But it's not the outcome we wanted.
You know, this is absolutely devastating and sad as hell. Obviously, there's a lot of people that are heavily moved by this situation, that are obviously asking the same question I'm asking. Where is Leilani? If Leilani is detained, I mean, she isn't detained right now. So where is she? I've heard when we did a live, we had some people come onto the show and call in, and somebody in particular, the Murder Candy podcast, said that she's boots on the ground right now. She's out there. She said that allegedly, this is just through the grapevine, okay, that Leilani went off to go basically confess. And she confessed, but she's still being held. Like, she's there in the precinct. And of course, maybe because she went there so that she wouldn't make some big, huge scene about her getting arrested, because of course her getting arrested and her doing that kind of perp walk out of her home, everybody and their mama, all these bloggers, all these media outlets, etc., would be right there, cameras in her face. So maybe she's trying to avoid that kind of thing. So maybe she went there and they are keeping her there for now as she's confessing, which is a possibility because we've have covered stories kind of like that as well, where men and women have confessed to doing terrible things to young ones or to their loved ones and have actually just walked into the precinct, confessed, did not get arrested, but they're still in that, interrogation room or whatever. So that could very well be this as well. But she did say in this that she was out on the street. Leilani was out on the street having an argument with somebody. Now that could be the some of the bloggers, some of the content creators out here, some of the media. I know that there's a lot of people out on the streets that are, uh, uh, definitely trying to find out what's going, passionately screaming at the house, having fights with not only Leilani but with Billy Joe or anyone else that's in that house. So the argument that could have been happening could be between Leilani and one of the content creators that are out there, right? One of the bloggers that are out there that may be just out there trying to stir the pot. Or it could literally be a fight between her and her parents. Her and her stepdad and her and Billy Joe. That could very well be it too. God knows who she's having an argument with. But one thing we don't know right now is where Leilani is. She apparently she has confessed. Billy Joe went out, put this in a text message or in a message to another creator, another content creator. Everyone has seen this. We're all scratching our heads, shaking our heads as well, and in awe, in shock, and also just trying to find out where the hell Leilani is, but also where is Quinton Simon's body? That's the main question here too. So it's crazy how much information is getting out here so quickly. I know that yesterday, last night, we were sitting here trying to figure out what is true, what is fact, what is fiction. We were able to look back, find some things. 50 Chatham County Police Department did come out with a tweet, a couple tweets, but they did confirm that Quinton was no longer here, that he is deceased, and that they were basically working on filing charges against Leilani. But that does not mean that they have his body, and that does not mean that they have Leilani under arrest or behind bars. So there is going to be a press conference here at about 12 Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So just a few hours from now. And hopefully we'll get some more information from this press conference. But even so, I'm still just kind of shocked, like how this whole thing transpired, how this whole thing went down. But I feel so terribly sad for Diana and all the negativity that was aimed towards her, all the accusations. This woman was watching these kids basically on the free nines and nines. Okay. She was watching 3 kids. She only charged the family $15 for 2 of the kids. So she was getting paid $30 a day to watch these kids. And then this young boy goes missing, and the entire world just turns on her like just so quickly because of her good nature and her kind heart when she had nothing to do with this. So I'm hoping that after Billy Joe has time to grieve, has time to calm down after all this information, after she gets some time to process all this stuff, I hope to God she goes, and her whole entire family, actually. I hope her entire family goes over to Diana and Diana's family and apologizes profusely, because this woman didn't deserve any of this, y'all. She didn't deserve any of this. This is a kind-hearted person. And the anger, venom, and vitriol should be aimed at Leilani. It's crazy. It's crazy how devastating something like this can be, and it can even just be down the hallway. It could be just literally down the hallway where evil can just be laying its weary little head every single day. My mind is blown on this still. Leilani right now is also saying, just to say this really quick, she's also saying she doesn't remember anything. She doesn't remember doing it, but she remembers doing it. She remembers what happened, that he is no longer here. She knows that it happened with her own hands, allegedly, but she doesn't remember how she did it. Now, we already know that she's heavy into her own addictions and all that. Now, that could happen, maybe. She could have been in some sort of drug-infused world, mental state. I don't know. But now she's trying to play the side of, oh, I lost my mind, or I don't remember. So it's going to be interesting what she pleads when they finally throw charges at her. And God, man, I hope they find this young boy's body. Hopefully they did already. But obviously there is going to be a press conference here at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will be watching it together, and we'll get more information out here soon. May this kid rest in peace. May he forever rest in peace. No child deserves this. No child. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. What are your thoughts on that video of Diana saying what she said? Again, still devastating news. She doesn't deserve the backlash and the negativity. Hopefully people start to let off now that they now know the truth. They now know the news. But I hope she finds peace within herself as well, because this is still devastating, terrible news. And you can tell she really was emotionally invested in those kids. So this probably hurts her just as bad. So I hope she finds peace within herself as well. Anyway, that's the video. I'll see you guys live a little bit before 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So be on the lookout. We'll be watching it together as a family. Hit that like button down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right? Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.